Arylic has put out a couple of new jack-of-all-trade amps in the last few months here. The B50, which comes in at $139, and now the H50 that comes in at $399. This is a significant increase in cost. Is it worth it? Let's dig a bit deeper and hit on the key points between the budget B50 and the new premium H50. See which one might be the best fit for you. First and foremost, I think the most important feature on these two is the HDMI ARC. The B50 gets you into a simple HDMI ARC receiver for under $150, which is an unreal deal. And the H50, well, it's $399. Think soundbar replacement, or really anywhere you want to increase the audio quality from your TV. It doesn't replace a receiver in every sense, as it only offers 2.1 and won't decode surround sound, nothing like that. But it will, without a doubt, be better audio than what your TV offers out of the box, by a mile. Point one goes to the B50 here. If you're just looking for a simple soundbar replacement, not concerned with other features, save your money and go with the B50. An HDMI capable amplifier at $139 is a remarkable deal. If you've ever thought, why in the world is my wireless bill so flipping high? Then let me tell you about Mint Mobile, who I'm partnering with for today's video. You might already know Mint Mobile if you've seen those funny ads from Ryan Reynolds, who is also an owner.
Hey there, it's Ryan Reynolds, owner of Mint Mobile. Enticing, right?
Let me quickly tell you about how awesome their service is. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for as low as $15 a month, and you don't have to sacrifice any coverage, speed, or data. They're built on the nation's largest 5G network. They keep costs low because they sell direct to you online, cutting out the retail stores and salespeople. And really, why should you pay more than you have to when you can access the same networks for less? All Mint Mobile plans include unlimited nationwide, walk and talk, plus 5G, and a free mobile hotspot. Even a family plan that can get you into something affordable with as little as 2 lines. I think the best part might be not stepping foot in one of the other providers' stores, pulling a ticket, and waiting in line until possibly, well, eternity. Switching is super easy. Think 15 minutes or less, thanks to their digital eSIM cards. You can actually activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. Even if your phone isn't eSIM compatible, they'll send you a card free of charge as well. And now as a special limited time offer, you can get their unlimited plan, which is normally only $30 a month, for just $15, a 50% savings on an already low price. Use my link, https://trymintmobile.com/Kuykendall to get started, or click the link in my description. It really helps out my channel. Now let's get back to the review. Now for wireless connectivity. The B50 is a bit sparse on this one. Bluetooth 5.2, aptX HD, versus the H50 now upping the ante with Wi-Fi streaming over their 4Stream app, AirPlay 2, Spotify Connect, Tidal Connect, QPlay, UPnD, DLNA, and of course standard Bluetooth 5.2. So this one really isn't even close as far as feature sets. The new H50 starts to show why the additional costs might be there. I'm giving this one to the H50 just for sheer numbers and features. But I want to highlight something. Realistically, you could add an additional streamer, something like a Wii Mini, to the B50, and you'll have all the streaming capabilities and more for less than the cost of an H50. It's no longer an all-in-one solution, but it's pretty close. You'll still miss out on some features, but just something to keep in mind if your primary concern is HDMI and a streaming option. I, for one, really appreciate the Tidal Connect integration here in the H50. I'm not the biggest fan of the 4Stream streaming software. It's all right, and it does work, but allowing me to bypass that and just use a proven streaming app is definitely my preference here, so I really like that on the H50. As for multi-room audio, it's a quick win for the H50. The B50 does not offer this without the addition of additional products, like I mentioned, a Weem streamer, a Arylic S50, something like that. As for power, these have the same 50x2 output, but something I just noticed recently was they offer an optional 80 watt output using a 32 volt power supply. What is interesting is I can't find the power supply anywhere to purchase. Either way, this one is a draw, but I do think their flagship amp should have offered more power here. This would have been an opportunity to include something with a larger power supply to differentiate it from the B50. The sound is alright on these. It's not going to be as good as many of the dedicated amp options. It's a bit thin in comparison to many of the 3255 chipsets you might be accustomed to. If you're going to put this up against something like the new Fozzy V3, it's going to come up short sonically, but where this product lives is its feature set. Basically does it all whether you want it or not. These pretty much cover everything. Every feature you could imagine, really. No holes as far as the features go. I would actually prefer this as a preamp so I could pair it with whatever amp I wanted. It'd be a great value for a lot of people who would prefer a different amp, but want some of these features, such as the HDMI these Arylics offer. The DAC on the H50 has been upgraded to a Sabre ESS 9023. It's a substantial upgrade over the no-name in the B50. This is just another example of where some of the price upgrade comes from. This one goes to the H50, enough said. A few quick ones. Both feature a phono input. It's not going to be the diamond in the rough, but it does work. I would suggest for best results, stick with a moving magnet cartridge. It won't beat out many separates, but it does offer a great option for vinyl fans who are more of a casual listener, just looking for a simple way to integrate their turntable back into their space. Both of these have remotes, nothing special, but they do their job. The B50 and H50 can both work as Bluetooth transmitters, which is kind of a cool feature. You can pair it with up to 2 sets simultaneously, which might be of interest for the late night movie or gamer who needs to keep the sound down at night. The unique part of this is it has dual transmitters. I've seen this feature offered before, but rarely does it allow for 2 connections simultaneously. Both of these offer a sub out as well. It's a standard connection. You won't need to go shopping on Amazon for splitters or adapters. This is something all of these desktop-sized amps should start doing. Provide a real sub out. So let's compare the exteriors on these. What I do like is the power switches on the front. Rear-mounted switches are such a pain in my opinion. Both feel similar as far as quality, with a few noticeable differences. The knob is knurled on the H50. It feels a little more premium. And then the obvious would be the 2¼ inch OLED screen on the front of the H50. That's a nice touch, and it does offer an easy way to read the display from something like your couch. If you have this dedicated to a TV, it reads pretty easily from across the room. Screens like this bring a premium, and this is likely another example of where we find that price difference between these two models. A few quick things that may sway you one way or another. If you're going to connect this direct to your PC, consider the H50. It's a much improved DAC over the B50. The jump in performance here will be noticeable if your primary use case for this is more critical listening rather than background music or TV duties. If this will only have HDMI duties as a soundbar replacement, you can likely save your money and get the cheaper H50, a simple soundbar replacement. Like I said earlier, the H50 won't be the be-all end-all, but it will certainly beat out any audio that is coming from your TV speakers. If you want the all-in-one streaming options over Wi-Fi, you do need to get the H50. If that's out of reach, consider the B50 paired with an additional streamer, any of the Ween products. The addition of a streamer to the B50 makes it a very versatile little amplifier. In most cases, I will suggest the B50 here, unless you have some specific needs. The H50 is definitely more of a premium product in what it offers, but that jump in price is a bit hard to swallow. Next time I'd like to see them spend a little more time on the amplification side, move to a higher tier chipset with more power, rather than chase so many features. I would say this is more of a feature product than a sound quality product. It offers a lot, more than anyone else at this price point, so what's likely a make or break for you on this one is, does it have enough features that you will actually use? The feature that I do applaud them for is the budget HDMI options they have started to provide. Many people are looking for this feature, and it's really rarely offered right now. I have no problems recommending these for the person looking for these features. If your primary use case is streaming and you're looking for more sonic qualities, more of a critical listener, there are better options. But if you're looking for some of these really nice features they offer, these may fit into your space really well. Well, thanks for watching today. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.